Hey, hey everybody, Captain here, and I'm at Singapore for the Singapore Comic Con. Yes, come and check it out. Let me take you through. And as usual, as when we get into here, all right, we are welcomed by the biggest booth, usually the Marvel booth or the Hot Toys booth. This time we are met with MVP Studio, and so further on the left here is like we bought the day pass and the normal ticket holders. You gotta go to the big zigzag, bag check, and then you're in. So yeah, this time I'm probably going to try and do something a bit different because if I walk through the whole hall, I think last year it took like about 45 minutes long of the video, or even a local con like Asia Popcorn this year, it took about at least about half an hour to get through. But, and so yeah, we're welcomed by Infinity Studio here. When we get in to Singapore Comic Con, and usually it's like Hot Toys, or it's like 3-0, or Mighty Jacks was that last year. Now we are invited by we're welcome in Singapore Comic Con. I'm so excited. Yeah, by Infinity Studio. Let's go check it out. The offerings here. Come with me, or there will be trouble. Yeah, some very detailed bus, and yeah. So there are a few things I'm gonna try do differently this year. I'm not gonna do a walkthrough the entire hall, all right, which is gonna take too long. The last time it took like what 45 minutes, all right. And even for a local con like Asia Popcorn, it was about uh, 30 minutes long, or 40 minutes rather. All right. So I'm just going to show you the sites. And actually, the most interesting thing is the atmosphere. Such a big convention, the convention hall, the height of it being so tall and wide spanning, more squarish than like our KLCC, which is very narrow and long. So the people, the scale of the events, and I mean that's hard to be captured on the video. So other than that, I can show you what booths are open here. So this is the Genshin Impact booth. Over on the right, we have MediaCorp and some of the TV shows. If you zoom in on that, some of the TV show that they're promoting, they're also taking part in the event here. And that is Ultraman, Pokemon Horizons, Beyblade, and with that, we've got some Beyblade battle going on here. Activities. Over here, we have Zendy Toys, which we also saw in Asia Popcorn. Fortunately, good thing the guys are doing a good job. We're catching up. On our left, Lego, and we got Loki's in the back. Lego, we got a Lego Chewbacca here, and we have a Lego. This is someone in cosplay. It's not part of it, but yeah, so that's pretty matching. There is a Lego Vader here. Oh, there is. Oh, also just for today, he's attending the yeah, and behind him is actually the throne, the Emperor throne for photo ops. Moving on, Mediacorp. Yeah, we got Pikachu down there. Oh, this is Captain Pikachu. Making an appearance here. Pokemon Horizons, looking nice here on the side. Oh, yeah. And if I told you that two things I'll show, I'll do differently. Secondly, I'll try not to be so excited and speak so loudly. I'm very excited. Yeah. All right. And on the left here, Godzilla stuff. Yolo Park is also here via. Oh, yeah. Yolo Park is also here via Toys R Us Singapore. And this giant stand for Blokis. And all the Blokis on display here, including the creators. These are the creators of the figures that make them so cute. And these are the IPs that are available. Sesame Street, Ultraman, and Hatsune Miku. Yo. The Hatsune Miku is a surprising one. Did not know that they are going to release one, and it looks pretty expensive with the accessories all there. Very Figma-ish from the accessories look, and she looks great. Miku looks great. Check that out. All right. Okay. And other than that, Marvel was about to be released, and we all know Transformers and the special figure, a new release here at Singapore Comic Con to be the gold versions, and also this very special limited edition one, and that's a limited, yeah, 250 limited edition. We go 250, ma'am. Is that correct? Yes, 250. Yeah, that one. So if you were here, not only do you have to be at Singapore Comic Con, but you got to come here earlier if you want to secure that thing of Optimus Prime. Thank you very much. And moving on, what do we have? We have Mighty Jacks. Oh, not over yet. Brookis has got license for Naruto, since here, Transformers we know, but also what Heroes Fire. Aha, more to come from them. Alright, over here we have the Mighty Jacks booth. Very different. It looks like introducing a lot of smaller range figures and also the pick up. Pick up means, the blind box. So this is the layer for the Magic the Gathering in the profile, which we've seen often at the tabletop board game events from either IPs, Legend of Wu Xiaohui, Lemcha, the cat, or the mascot came around yesterday. It's a look from the back of the IP Jets. Oof, Momo, and a bit behind here will be like the beginning of the artist lane, the small ones. And this is the yearly um, appearance of the Tokidoki booth and also the merch. And yes, the man himself is here. Signing. Uh, we call it like the consistent celebrity at Singapore Comic Con. The Simone himself is over here, and this constant celebrity appears there at Singapore Comic Con. You'll see him here every year. Yeah, better catch you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, they're all signing, and all the fans are bringing the materials here. Their stuff for a quick sketch or even a photo of with him. Then yeah, they bought their much. And yeah, I say that because it's true. It's almost every year he'll make it to Singapore for the con. And moving on, this is Simply Toys. Yeah, the majority of the items here, a lot of the blind boxes and the come. Yes, you see the people lining up here. The line begins here to meet Mr. Simone. Ligno. And over here, Bandai Tamashii Missions. Yes, this place is laid out really well. You got the displays. Do that one more time. Ta-da! Thank you. Right, and the displays are all very laid out, very nice. This is the second time Tamashii Missions has designed their booth this way. The SH Figures is over there. Nice blank Ultraman background and all the current figures on sale here, right? Ultraman's a big one this year. Um, for Malaysians, we are fortunate to have the Ultraman live action show, like what 3 years in a row, and for free at Paradigm Mall as well as My Town. Over here, they're getting it for the first time, and but it's not without proper measure. They're getting 6 Ultramans here to do the live appearances and the live shows. I think daily. Daily there's one show. So one show today, one show tomorrow. So I'm just a bit backtracking as I'm telling you how cool it is. The Ultraman show is. They're getting the Ultraman live show, and they get 6 Ultramans, 2 a day, and at different times. Yeah. So now moving on. This will be the artist pop-up booths here. I see a bit of a gathering here. Let's go check out what it is. Ah, so I think it's a Jan Enforcer made in Singapore Island. I'm just reading that one there. So these are their characters and yeah, the official mascots for it. Blue is back and it's pretty cool. There's a little Bluey playground here. Yeah, copyright. Will be copyrighted. So this entire booth is for Jan Enforcer, local IP. Oh, sliding. Okay, you stay here. Face it. This is C0. So, yeah. And that ever pops up in, right out of the 30 exhibit. And yeah, see, so these are the activities at the Blue Counter. Yeah, apparently the treasure hunt and challenges rather that the kids have got to play that. And little kids will get yeah that nice little it's at yeah so nice and yeah so there five more Blue Clues, scavenger hunt, treasure hunt, and this one. If you thought one booth is enough for Bandai, no, it's not. It's not enough. So this is the Bandai hobby side of yeah Bandai Tamanishi Nations. This is the hobby side, which you can see all the Gunpla is over that side, and the manufacturer is on this side. So moving on, this is Kisui. Their big promotion on Chainsaw Man giant statue. When wonder where it will be stored after this event. This is the official merch. Alright, merch is sold out, sold out. Okay, the rest still a chance to get statue now. Statue number 8. That's what you're in or getting into now. Kisui. And after this official merch, it's going to be the Dutch Dutchman coming up next. Full covers. It's and over here, the what I would like to call it Saber Mark. Uh, first lightsaber Smith folks in Southeast Asia that I know of. Alright, earlier it was like kid sabers, then now absorbed into Saber Mark. It's so impressive, and every time I see it, Singapore Comic Con, he's buying like hotcakes. You know, like it's amazing. It's beautiful also, as you can see. Behind more art books, and also we have our Kadokawa Gempa Stars represent here, represent, and these are the premier artist booth. Emma Wu there, Roland, Amago, Dan Piado. So every day they're looking at lightsabers when they are not drawing or even entertaining their customers. So this is brought, they are brought to us by Fat Snake Comic Center. Just right across there, you have Sabermark as well as the other collectibles. So right now, I would like to highlight the crown jewel or like the special guest at Singapore Comic Con this year. We're looking forward to this, and none other than Mr. Mike Z, legendary artist here, and you can see in the background his most famous artwork, Secret Wars. Secret Wars, yeah, also the first Punisher Winter series, and yeah, the size of the artwork, yeah, is the A3 size, A3 size. Yeah, that one. And I'm also walking around with my Punisher t-shirt. And over here, oh, see the Joe. The Joe is not here. The Joe Rubinstein. All right, and he's famous for yeah. So the Joseph Rubinstein or Joe Rubinstein is famous because he holds the Guinness Book of Records for the most characters of comics inked by a person. He was the Guinness Book of Records for that, and also not only are they like just average comics or independent comics, but the famous ones, Infinity Gauntlet, and also Wolverine, the limited series. Of course, Mr. Mike Zack, yes. I grew up reading his comics. The covers were on those comics which I was reading. They were like G.I. Joe, and then after I jump over to like Captain America and you'll see going. And yeah, so taking a look at, and usually the line is long until like the back there, but now he's probably having some free time, so I might drop by after this. So this is Mr. Ilya Bonnet. So this wraps up the artist, the guest artist at the Fat Snake. This, yeah, there we go. That's the Punisher Limited series and Mike Zack do the cover for. This one is linked by Joe Design. This one is a Mike Zack cover. So famous. All these slab comics over here. Yeah, I wrote about this man. It's a highly rare comics. Comes all the way from America. And it's his first Singapore Comic Con. And a lot of the prices of his slabs are very affordable. Right. Moving on. This way. So over here will be the tabletop, or a bit like cosplayers booth is how we will know it, or how we call it in Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur. These are the tabletop artist alley, Dojin. These are a bit premium. Right? Then moving forward. So they place them differently, as in the VIP guests, Mike Zack and Mr. Joe Rubinstein and the other three artists in a different location because they're presented by uh, Snake Comics. So I think the layout was done that way on request. So yeah, it's a bit of a maze. So that's why I didn't want to hang out at one place too long. So yeah, a very basic walkthrough, how to see and capture the atmosphere. So over there is like this, and as in the premium with premium booths and tables. So over here is also like this. However, we get some of those comic sellers like Taliban Comics bringing all their boxes, comics, and slabs. Now you can spend hours here diving in, and if sales are doing well, I might bring more the next day on my day two. Yeah, more diving, more diving in. So these books are for those, and hey, Malaysians, Malaysians represent. Game buses here, special appearance Cebu and Malaysian comic community. The gang buses are here, guys, and we have a special guest, a local but not local. Yeah, and she's back, coming under the gang buses banner, and our Malaysian is here. So what you just walked by on the other side are like this is local Singapore uh, content, IP, and also characters. Now we can jump into the back. So more of those open, or should I say like what, premium tabletop booths, yeah, for the all creators. And just coming up at the next junction after I pass by things. Oh, I gotta take you there, man. I gotta take you there to the side lanes to the iconic Bliss booth. So iconic booth, the iconic Bliss, they've done it again. All right. This is third time they're bringing the Rangers, and this time they're bringing the Power Rangers from outer space. They are bringing it here to Singapore Comic Con. The Power Rangers from outer space, and they're making their appearance at the back there. So again, I find that is a legitimizing factor that you're bringing, like TV stars and movie stars, to the con and making it legitimate. So that's pretty cool. Get the guys behind the athletic list. Well done. Right, moving on. Okay, now we reach our comic alley, comic artist alley. From here, yeah, let's see, right, me, my choice. Wait a minute, that's not done at Pinata. Yeah, no, okay, I just kidding. Yeah, I saw the sector. And more of the Scott's Collectible family over here. Picture will over here. Let's see. Let's see. More artists. People should be seen. Not really an artist, but a designer, and he's one of those doing the portfolio reviews also. Even top. Darren, yeah, so Darren has done many of these cards, the fantasy cards, hard work for them, and character created has done over here, selling all using the cards. Right, oh, yeah. It's loud, I want to get excited. Square Comics, right? And Mr. James Milligan is back. Disney find one of the very few in the world. Disney find artists, and there's always a crowd when Mr. James is around. He's also another staple celebrity here, Singapore Comic Con. And on the side is Comics Grill. This grill is a comic store also here. And it's LPG, Walkthru, and yeah, as you can see, Comic Grill. There are some boxes to dive into. Today, just for today, there's 3 for 10. More to dive in. Easy today. Comic Grill, 30 and until now, we go. Then covers, the language covers, which are just amazing. And then draw and draw consistently. Very nice. All right. So, sorry. So honestly, that's about most of this floor that's been covered. All right, Captain Duran, you can see a lot of nice slabs there, and yeah, among other things. So I think I did that in record time so far. Yeah, more to come and some maybe focus parts a bit later. Right. Thanks for watching. Opinion boy, you right. Thanks for watching. That's the signing off. See you.